Hi guys, welcome back to Tiarah. So today I felt called to share a message with you all, and it is in regards to a cycle that I feel that a lot of us have been coming out of or are coming out of. Now, I feel that a lot of people were sort of in a circumstance or in a situation or just experiencing certain things that they didn't really expect to experience, and it sort of threw you off balance, threw you off your horse a little bit. And the main thing to remember in this moment right now is that everything is going to be okay. If you felt, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen, a lot of us have had like a tower moment, a moment where it's like, I don't know what's going on either with my partner. I don't know what's going on with my job. I don't know when this is going to happen. I don't know when that is going to happen. And sort of being in a space where you are so caught up with anxiety that you are basically stuck. If you have experienced that and you finally found out what to do, that is done. It's over, it's done. And it's important not to relive that. Sometimes we experience these moments and then we feel relieved for a second, but then we end up thinking about it and reliving it. And it's like, wait, you got through this though. You got through this though. Like you already, like the hard part is over. So it's important not to relive that, not to rehash it. Like it's done, it's over. You know, it's like somebody getting out of a storm and then turning around and walking right back into it. It's like, what's the point of us doing that? You saved yourself. You're good. You're safe. I always say that affirmations are key in order for us to feel empowered, to feel powerful, for us to really embody and train our subconscious minds to realize that we are the amazing infinite beings that we are. Sometimes we forget that, and it's important for us to affirm it. Remember it, affirm it, repeat it, and believe it. It is very, very important. When you are feeling anxiety, when you are feeling doubt, when you are feeling, I don't know what's about to happen, it is important for you to affirm, I am safe. I am powerful. I feel secure. I trust God, the universe, whatever. And by you doing that, you are then stepping into your power, and things are going to work out a lot easier if you, rather than you feeling like, oh my God, I'm anxious, I don't know what to do, what's this, what's that, everything's going wrong. Like that's not the way that you're supposed to look at it if you want things to actually work out for you. Now, if you want things to go in the way that they were going in the past, then of course, then you keep the old mindset. However, now I feel that we are changing now. I feel that you are not the same person that you were before. Not even the same person from a week ago. Not even the same person from yesterday. Now, of course, you're the same person. Of course, you probably still have the same name, you probably look the same. However, I feel that your mentality is changing. I feel that the way that you view life is changing. I feel that the way that you see the world is changing. And another message that I feel called to share in all of this, if you have experienced your tower moment, if you have went through and pushed through and pressed on, it is important for you in this moment right now to give compassion to yourself. And if you haven't already rewarded yourself, reward yourself. Reward yourself because you did it. You did it. I know that it may have been something that wasn't as comfortable, but that should give you even more of a reason to reward yourself and to give yourself a pat on the back, because you deserve it. And if nobody's told you this, I am very, 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 very proud of you. And grateful that you were able to make it to this point and you have learned what you needed to learn. Because a lot of times we look at the things that we experience as a burden or as, why did I go through that? However, it is important to know that all of that happened so that you can be the best and the most powerful and the most strong person that you can possibly be. But you have to remember to take care of yourself. Even if you feel that you need to take like a break and just sort of take like a social media detox, or just like a detox in general from just like the world, and just like take a second. Like, and I'm not saying, because I feel like a lot of people have been sort of like hermits and just been in their own little space. I'm not saying to be antisocial. I'm saying that it's important for you to take care of yourself in this moment right now, because if not, then you're basically not giving yourself a break. And if you're not giving yourself a break, then it's like you went through all this and then you're chugging on to the next step. It's like, where do you breathe? So another message that is coming through as well. I feel that the things that we have experienced recently have a lot to do with things that have to do with our childhood. Now, I know that that can be a touchy subject for some. However, I feel that it is important to heal and to cater to our inner child in this moment right now. When you were a kid, what did you love to do? What made you happy? A lot of times we think, oh my goodness, and I heard someone say it in the most profound way just a little while ago. When you get to be an adult, you realize that really we're not adults. Because everybody's still figuring it out. A lot of times people who are, you know, like, I'm an adult, like I know what I'm talking about. I know I'm this, and they could be however old, like 60, 70, whatever. They're still figuring it out too. It doesn't matter how old you are still a student of life. So don't think that you know anything more than anyone else, because you are still learning as well. So it is important for you as well in this moment right now to really figure out what made me happy when I was a kid. What made me laugh? Think back to the good memories of the past. And think, what did I love to do? What was an experience that I loved? And am I able to then replicate that in my life now, so that I can feel that my inner child is being catered to? And also in that, we can talk about all of the, you know, the nice stuff, like, yeah, like I used to love to do this, but what are you still holding on to right now? What are you still holding on to right now? I'm sorry. Excuse me. What are you still holding on to right now from your childhood that is holding you back from living your best life now? You are not alone. I just feel called to say that. Oh my God, you are not alone. You are not alone. Everybody goes through something, and sometimes your story is the same exact story, or similar, so similar than someone else. You are not alone. Whatever you experience, my God, I'm sorry, guys. Whatever you experienced in the past does not define you. However, it is your duty. If you feel that you need to basically go back and reparent yourself and rewrite your past, then do so. It is very, very important. It is important. In order for you to evolve in the way that you truly want to evolve, for you to heal in the way that you truly, and for you to live your most authentic, most true, most pure life, it is important for you to heal your inner child, because that will still linger. That will still linger, and that will be like the missing piece. You can have everything else going on, but what does your inner child need? Because a lot of times we focus on certain aspects of our lives, and then we realize, oh wait, but what's going on with this? And then you realize, I feel that I'm lacking something. I feel that I need sometimes people may feel that they needed more attention when they were younger. Sometimes they went through a traumatic experience. Sometimes they feel that they wanted to be appreciated more. And I feel that that may be your story. However, it is important for you to be able in this moment right now to rewrite that. And if you haven't had children, that is or even if you are a parent, for you to do that so that you can then be an even better parent to your child. Because then you'll be able to be like, okay, like, I get it. Your childhood has so much to do with the person that you are now. It has so much to do with it. And if you take the responsibility to go within yourself and say, you know what, I went through this. I did. But I realized that by me going through this, I learned this from this situation. And I realized that that does not define me. And not to dwell in it, not to live in it. You take it, you push forward. And now your story can even help other people who went through the same thing. Purification. I feel that, oh my goodness, wow. Even tying in with this card right here, sometimes certain things happen in our childhoods that basically taint us or take away the innocence that we have. And I feel that that is a reason why it is very important, again with the other card, to go back and to rewrite our past and to address it so that it does not continue to hold on to us. You may feel, wow. You may feel that in this moment you are not living your life to the fullest because you haven't been in a space where you can let go of certain burdens that have happened to you prior to. In order for the new to manifest, you have to let go of the old. You have to let go of the old. It is all about you being in a space where you are able to allow everything to come in. It doesn't have to be a chasing game. It doesn't have to be you running out and trying to make money, or you running out and trying to find a partner. It doesn't have to be that. But I feel that if your vessel is full of unaddressed wounds and unaddressed sadness or whatever the case may be, and you haven't been in a space where you are able to receive it into your life because you have all of this garbage basically internally, like within you internally, because you haven't addressed it and released it, that is the reason why your manifestations or certain things haven't manifested in. And I'm just being honest. However, if you come into a space where you are, oh my goodness, wow. If you haven't taken a spiritual bath, I would highly, highly, highly suggest it. You can get some Epsom salt, whatever the case may be, some Florida water. Florida water is amazing. Amazing. And cleanse yourself, spiritually cleanse yourself. Put intention into the bath as well. I'm probably going to make a video about that as well. If you guys want me to make a video about spiritual cleansing, just let me know. Just let me know. But yes, it is very important for you to purify yourself, purify your aura, purify your spirit, and to just take a second and figure out what you need. What do you need in order for you to feel 100%? What do you need? And that should be, and it shouldn't be like, what do I need? Like you need something, but just like, what do I need in this moment in order for me to feel even better? Oh my goodness, wow. So this card right here, from the Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein Oracle deck. I love this card right here. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. in the midst of all of this, I know that it may have seemed a little bit heavy. We were talking about all of this, but it's important. Sometimes you have to address and purge some things, purge some emotions, purge all of that in order for you to be able to reach the light and reach all of the fun and the blissful and the happy and the happy. And I feel that's the reason why it was important for me to address it prior to. But in the midst of all of it, like I was saying with the addressing your inner child, what do you like to do now? Like, not even when you were younger, but what do you like to do now? And for those who don't know what they like to do now, bring it back to your inner child. But what do you like to do now? Like, what did you do like a couple of years ago or like a month ago that really made you feel like really, really happy? What is fun to you? What makes you feel like, oh my God, I'm having fun right now? Because the universe works faster when you're having fun. When you're in alignment, when you're having a great time, when you're enjoying your time with your friends and your family and you're out, or you're creating something, or you're just being in your element, that is when manifestations and miracles happen. That is when you are blessed. Well, regardless, you're blessed, but you are blessed with even more blessings and more things to be grateful for. And it's very important to remember that even though we have responsibilities, it's okay for us to have fun. Even though we have responsibilities, it is okay for us to have fun. Very, very okay. Oh my goodness. You are allowed to be happy. You're allowed to be happy. Happiness is my birthright. You're allowed to be happy. Sometimes we feel like everything happens so quickly, happens so fast that it's like, or you have so many responsibilities, you may feel that like, oh my God, like it's not about me being happy, it's about me paying the bills, like, or it's not about me being happy, it's about me fixing this with my partner. Like, it's not about that. You're supposed to be happy regardless. You're supposed to be happy regardless. Happiness is my birthright. You're allowed to be happy, and you're allowed to have everything that makes you happy. A message, another message. Whatever makes you happy makes you happy. It may not make your friends happy, may not make your parents happy, may not make your significant other happy. However, it is very, very important to not base your happiness off of other people's expectations. Now, this is what I mean. Let's say, for example, you want to do something, right? Do something with your time, your energy, with somebody that you care about, your money, whatever the case may be. You tell somebody about it. They say, oh, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea, even though you know that that is going to make you happy. And even though you know that that is going to make you feel amazing. You doing that thing, you know that. Do not base what makes you happy or the things that you choose to do off of other people's fears. Do not base it off of that. But that is what I am seeing for the collective. Thank you so much again for tuning in. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can schedule it and book it on my website. I currently have that listed in the description box below. Or if you're watching this on Instagram, I probably didn't put this at the end of the video because it's only like 10 minutes. And I think this is a 20-minute long video. So if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box for that. And all of my services and products are also listed on the website as well. And also on Instagram, you should follow the at the Spiritual Melting Pot Melting Pot. I don't know if I put podcast in there. Either way, I have a podcast. It's called The Spiritual Melting Pot at the Spiritual Melting Pot. And yes, on there we will be talking about spirituality and infinite possibilities and all of those beautiful things. So be sure to tune into that and follow that page on Instagram. And yes, thank you so much again for watching.